Oh, I've bought another T-shirt if we wanted to make it look like it's another.
Oh, you have done that?
Yeah.
I didn't think you did.
I did. It's not iron, but I got a sweatshirt to put over the top, so it'll work. Do you want to do that?
You can do.
Do you want to do that?
I was told it wasn't. I've brought another shirt as well, but I've been.
But if you both
Like,
If we've got it, should we do it?
Well, then my hair gets messed up.
Okay, let's leave it.
leave it then.
Am I just obviously wearing the same thing? I mean,
Yeah, but I am as well.
It's fine.
are they gonna kick off and go?
Who's going to have a go at us for making two episodes of the podcast?
It just adds engagement to the post. Where they're
Yeah.
going, oh, they've done this on the same day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
They like that.
Comments.
Keep all
All
this
right.
in.
People love it.
Yeah. Okay.
People love it.
People love it.
Anyway, we'll do what people love it, and we'll do one more for safety.
Yeah.
For want of a better word. one more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we are doing a podcast right now, and we are recording, and me and Joe are constantly getting the note "one more for safety," just to bring our listener up.
Yep.
Which I think is a polite way of saying that was shit. Do it again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If by safe they mean
Yeah,
at an acceptable level.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Joe and James, fact up.
Hey, listen. Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Each week, we'll be bringing one another a fact that we deem interesting, and our policy is, and this is policy here, the more interesting, the more true it is.
That's what we're saying.
That's it. That's
what we're saying.
the bar that we've set.
Yeah.
We'll unpack it, we'll debate it, and then we'll probably start talking about some stuff that has nothing to do with it, obviously. Yeah. We'll also dig into the weird things that you'd like to think are true, but can't be bothered to research, in a segment that we're calling Fact Checked. No, we're not calling it that. We're calling it Fact Check.
Yeah, we are calling it. Yeah,
One more for safety.
We've always called it fact check, and because of that,
for want of a better word, fact check.
Yeah.
If you want to send in your facts for us, our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com.
Yeah.
And our WhatsApp is our number. We've got a phone number here. Get in contact 07822 034 330. And our socials are at Joe and James Pod, and you can DM us anything that you think that me and Joe will find interesting that you consider as a fact. I'll be honest with you, doesn't have to be a fact.
No.
It doesn't have to be a fact.
It could be last week's wasn't even if it was a question. It was literally a question.
Yeah, it was.
Like, well, what?
Yeah.
So how's that a fact?
So listen, if you want,
It could be anything.
If you've got something that you're not sure is a fact that you want me and Joe to verify, and again, we'll verify it if we think it sounds right. But also, if you've got a fact that you don't know whether it's a fact or not, we'll still talk about that.
Yep.
You can also head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten about all that stuff, which I have as well. Hello at James and
What?
No, it's fine.
Don't start saying that.
No, head over to the description. Honestly,
because otherwise we'll loop round and that's that. Then,
yeah.
Ross.
Anyway, Joe,
Hiya.
how have you been?
I've been actually really well.
Yeah.
We
don't have to. Should we? We're wearing the same clothes that we wore last week. We're clearly.
We haven't gone home and put back on.
We're recording one podcast after the other.
Not forever, just two at a time.
I think
it's all right. What's wrong with that?
I think what we should do is just come up with a uniform.
Yeah, like Steve Jobs, which we are like really because we're
Just
doing a similar sort of thing.
The black polo neck,
yeah,
the blue jeans.
What's wrong with that? That's fine.
I imagine he just.
I haven't got any jeans that fit me anymore though. Have you got any jeans that fit you?
I just bought some yesterday.
I've just started giving mine away, which was horrible.
I just bought some yesterday because I was like, I haven't got any more jeans that I need to sort myself out.
Since COVID, not because of COVID, but since COVID and the lockdown.
Keep this in.
Keep it in. Bless
this is
you.
all good.
Bless you. Yes, I haven't really.
Next week will be a fact about sneezing.
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, the world's first sneeze.
The world's first sneeze.
Who was it? It was actually it was Norman Tebbit. He was the first one, and then they were all going, "Oh, that'll never catch on."
What a reference! Do you know what we got to do though, man? The problem is I cannot, because we have like a 15-20 minute break. We record two podcasts. Listen, I don't want to pull the curtain back too much, right? But
Yeah.
we record 2 episodes in
Yeah.
one day when we're doing this
Yeah.
podcast. But where we record this podcast, there is this amazing like street,
Yeah.
and it's just full of food up and down the street. All those sort of, what do you call them, food trucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we gotta
Yeah.
go.
I know,
We've
I
got to take a
haven't
little
even-
wander down there.
I haven't even ventured out of the building.
We gotta do
I'm
that.
just going down and...
My problem is that I'm starving right now. By the way,
Okay.
you made that wrap.
Did you not want to come down and get a wrap as well?
You made that look so nice.
Thank
right?
you.
But if
I
I
was enjoying it.
I eat something,
That's what a nice compliment. I don't even know what that really means, but it's thank you so much.
You did such a good
I
job.
ate it nicely.
yeah. And it smelled.
Well, if you'd like me to
it
eat
smelled
something
really
for
nice
you,
as well.
yeah. Then if
you'd
you're
like to
out there,
eat-
if you'd like something eaten,
Well, give them your agent's details and get. They can get in contact. We.
I'll
If
text me
I
just to tell her
if
to
I had
expect.
something to eat, if I had that wrap that you ate just now,
Yeah.
I'd want to sleep.
I get that as well, and you know what a meal I don't really enjoy is lunch. I wish to me food is either to get me up in the morning, as we call it.
Yeah. For one of a better word.
For want of a better word. For want of a better word. Actually, in this case, I think it is the best word.
It's perfect.
You know,
isn't it?
when I've been, for want of a better word, asleep,
Yeah.
and then I, for want of a better word, wake up, and then I, for want of a better word, get up. Then food is just like, get something into this body, this horrible
I've never
body.
been a breakfast guy. Here's a fact for you. I say fact.
It's fine.
It's
as we've established.
it's something I've heard.
Yeah.
The meal breakfast
Yeah.
is fabricated. It's completely made up. I think it's like the meat industry in America
No way.
when they were like, we got to sell some.
we've got to start
meat.
selling some bacon.
Let's start lobbying politicians and stuff, and then all of a sudden it becomes sort of doctrine.
Yeah.
It's in the curriculum where it's like, you should eat 3 times a day, and
Yeah.
that's not natural.
But the sleep is not natural either, is it? The 8 hour, we basically sleep in 4-hour chunks naturally. Like
Yeah.
we have, that's the kind of shape of the wave.
Well,
And it would be much better to do.
That was factory workers.
Of course, yeah.
That was factory
Yeah.
workers.
You need to, yeah.
The 9-hour day or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all factory stuff.
Yeah.
It used to be back in the, again, don't know if this is true or not.
Doesn't matter.
It used
But,
to be. So,
when,
let's go back to the medieval
yeah,
period for a
yeah,
second.
Yeah.
So you'd go to bed at like 7,
Yeah. Yeah.
go to sleep at 7 in the
Yeah.
evening, wake up around 11,
Yeah.
and come together as a community. You'd
Completely.
commune again for about 2 or 3
Is that
hours
right?
during the
Yeah.
middle of the night.
Yeah.
Because nighttime's dangerous. It's not electricity. You can't just have street lights on
Interesting. Yeah,
and
I
stuff
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
strangers coming
Well, also,
into
of course,
town.
you know, if it's the winter or the autumn, you're not going to stay up once the sun's gone down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, because
Also, you got to stoke fires and stuff during the night and things like that. And
Absolutely. I'll tell you this, because
people would
Yeah.
wake up in the middle of the night for a few hours,
Yeah.
and then go back to sleep sort of a few hours before dawn,
Yeah.
and then that would be their
and
night.
get your next bit, yeah. So,
But they
no,
would,
yeah.
but people would come together and like
Yeah.
meet up and stuff.
But I mean, I
in the
know, and I
community.
really like that, and it's another. Everyone's in a slightly different mood. It feels like a good time. I find the evening a good time to think. I feel like things have fallen away. I feel like I can be like, right, the day is so cluttered and so crowded, it's so noisy, and like, so I think that period of like waking up and the community. I mean, I would really like that. Right, James, it's
Yes, boy.
time that you told me something.
You want a fact, do you?
Yes, please.
I'll fact your brains out. Don't
Go
you
on
worry
then.
about that.
Please,
So
please.
we mentioned the toilet. Me going to.
Yeah, we've.
So I've got a couple of facts for you
Okay,
here
go on.
about the old toilet.
Yeah,
Some of them are good, man.
yeah.
Queen Elizabeth I's bathroom problem.
Yeah,
Here you go.
yeah,
Her godson,
yeah.
who we all know, Sir John Harrington.
Oh, yeah. Harrows, yeah.
Sir John Harrington built her a flushing toilet in 1596, but she refused to use it because the noise was embarrassing.
Oh, okay. So
So-
she didn't want.
She didn't want people to
know,
hear
to hear. Yeah.
her flushing after she'd done a turnout. And that's the thing.
So what was she doing in that case? without the flush? Like, how was she just doing it into sawdust?
That's as far as I've got.
That's okay. But you know what? It's interesting, is it? Because it's
I thought they just because toilets were Tudor. As I keep mentioning, you're a historian. Tudors are the other side of the medieval
Tudors-
age, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. You might even say that is possibly how you would make that distinction. Is sort of about 15 and
So they're Renaissance
100
sort of.
probably. Yeah. So the Tudors would be.
So do you think they were still because all those castles were already built, right?
and they had those things.
They were just hanging off the side of the building, weren't
I think basically it was all pretty horrible. And in fact, one of the great sort of
Wasn't a king assassinated because someone climbed up the toilet on the side of and stabbed him up the arse?
there's quite a lot of stories.
We're gonna need a Google.
There's quite a lot of stories in history about kings dying by having stuff shoved up their ass.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it just seems to be a bit of an obsession.
The irony is, I'm dying to have
Well, yes, I know. If I forget the flushing toilet, bring back the gentleman climbing up the ladder. But no. Well, so two things is that the sewerage is obviously a big issue for a large city, and one of the great sort of heroes of Victorian London is
Jon Snow.
what? No, that's cholera.
Yeah.
But there's a guy called Basil Jett
Oh, okay.
who invented the Victorian sewerage system,
Right.
for which he is rightly revered. Because obviously, if you can't get rid of your sewerage, after a while, everyone's going to start dying of
But
disease.
doesn't he have a knock-on effect to Jon Snow then?
Jon Snow realised that cholera was spread by water. So
Yeah.
so Jon Snow, when was cholera?
The cholera epidemic
Probably-
was 1800s, right? Jon Snow, he
he traced it to a well.
he
didn't
traced it
Yeah.
to a well on Broad Street.
Yeah.
And he worked out that people that were getting their water from one company
Yeah.
was down or upstream, I can't remember what it was,
Yeah.
from where the sewerage was getting pumped into the Thames
Yes.
to another water company. So it was
Yeah.
the Southwark and Vauxhall Water Company,
Right. Yeah.
and another company that I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
if you had your water from the Southwark and Vauxhall Water Company, you definitely got cholera.
Yeah.
But the Broad Street pump was because a baby got cholera, and they were throwing the shitty baby nappies down in a cesspit, and that was leaking into the
I
pump.
see.
It's all there, mate.
And he figured that all out. He
It's
figured it all out.
there.
He figured it all out.
It's all there.
And the other thing I say about kings and queens and toilets is that the privy chamber
Yeah.
obviously literally means the people who are around you when you go to the toilet. So that if you were in the privy chamber,
They were privy.
They were
to
in,
what was-
they were privy to what's going on, and also
Yeah.
they were literally in the privy. Like, so
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
the people who, and you've got like the groom of the stall, which is literally the guy who basically wipes the king's arse.
Yeah.
So yeah, going to the toilet is important. It's actually so when people sort of say, oh, like it's all the important business is done in the toilets.
It's on the golf course now.
on the golf course,
Yeah.
is it?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, I don't play
I'm just
golf.
talking
Is that
shit.
why I'm? Yeah,
Apparently, you got to be into golf to be important.
yeah.
I've got a question for you, Joe.
Yeah, go on.
So there's this thing that's over the last year or so,
Yeah,
and I have gone, fucking hell, yeah, that is me. That apparently men at least once a day think about the Roman Empire.
I've heard this as well.
Right.
I don't think I do, although I'm sure I've got my equivalent to what that
Right.
would be. Yeah.
Now, I do. Like, I do.
You got the Romans.
I do think, that it creeps into my head, the Roman Empire. It just does.
It's a sort of obsession to bring back the Roman Empire. Like if you look at after the fall of the Roman Empire, a load of leaders come back and they all basically call themselves Caesar. So Kaiser in Germany just means Caesar.
Right.
Tsar in Russia, that just means Caesar.
Right.
We've got the Holy Roman Empire as well, which is kind of not really the Roman Empire, but
That
kind
I need to,
Yeah.
not on this podcast because
Yeah.
it's going to be fucking boring.
Yeah,
But that I
yeah.
do need to pin you down and
Yeah,
get you
yeah.
to explain to me what the fucking hell the Holy Roman Empire
yeah,
was.
it's complicated.
Just a load of states in the middle of
Well, the thing is,
Europe.
what's weird is
we won't know. We can't get into it. We can't because it is. I know.
Yeah.
I know it's really boring, but I do want to know all about it.
yeah,
But because
We
I
won't do it
do,
now.
because I do think about the Roman Empire quite a lot.
yeah,
I do, and this is a toilet fact for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, sanitation and stuff like that is
Yeah.
quite high up on the list on the Romans. They loved
Yeah.
it. being clean
Yeah.
and all that sort of nonsense.
Yeah, that's right.
Nonsense.
Yeah, all that rubbish.
But the toilet situation.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like they all just sat on benches, like dividers and stuff, all sharing sponges, washing their ass and stuff.
But again, talking about like the communality of toilets, there's a bit in the war novel, All Quiet on the Western Front,
Go on.
where in the early part of that book, there's a German, so it's told from the point of view of a German soldier.
Yeah.
And he talks about how blissful the early months, before really there had been any fighting or anyone had really died, before any of his mates had died, he just said, those were the good times. It was just brilliant. Like we were sitting in the sun, watching the aeroplanes fly overhead. Like I was with my friends. It was glorious. And one of the things that he really, really loves is he says, we'd go and get these thunder boxes. We'd put a big kind of oil drum lid in the middle to play cards on. A thunder box is basically a box to shit into. And they'd all sit around and they'd play cards and they'd be shitting away. And he said, I know you're going to say that this is disgusting, but he said, believe you me, all of that goes. You don't give a fuck about that when you're a soldier. Like he said, he literally says, this is as good as life gets, almost. Just sitting around having a shit, playing cards with your mates in the sun.
Yeah,
and
if it's a cross section of life.
Yeah.
What more could you want than in that moment?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, completely.
Curling one out.
Yeah.
Playing cards with your pals.
Yeah. And it does, it is a room that serves a kind of a mental function. I think it's a room where you're on your own and you can kind of regather your thoughts. Martin Amis apparently used to say when he was going for a shit, he'd always say he was going for a rethink, which is quite nice, apparently.
Couple of little quick toilet facts for you here, Joe.
Yep.
We all know Thomas Crapper. But the word crap already existed before him.
Yes. So do you think he thought I'd better make toilets then? Because
he was a plumber in the 1800s.
It's funny, isn't it?
So maybe
Thomas
it's a family business.
Yeah.
Like a sort of, people that are called Smith and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Or yes, exactly. Like as in they'd be blacksmiths.
Yeah.
And then he's could be. Could be.
The space
Or maybe they were
shuttle,
just rubbish plumbers. So they were just
called crap.
Yeah.
We're crap plumbers.
My name's Andrew Shits Plumber.
Right. Also, by the way, I think you're on something there.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of starting up a plumbing business, call yourself Crap Plumbers. Like that is a marketing dream. Like that will just go viral.
Yeah.
Last one for you. Talking
Yeah.
about toilets, Joe.
Yeah.
NASA,
Yeah.
the space shuttle.
Yeah.
The toilet on the space shuttle reportedly cost around $50 million to develop.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
because you can imagine trying to go for a shit.
You can't
in
just
space.
stick your ass out the window, can you?
No.
It'd be embarrassing.
No, yeah.
They were trying to pull you back in.
Going for a shit in space.
Yeah.
That must, like, if you go to the ISS or something and like
Yeah.
taking a shit, that's going to be difficult to make it go in the direction that you want it to go. Would you have to blow on it or something?
Yeah, you go, just waft it.
Just waft it away from
Waft
you.
it to your mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, fuck off.
Oh,
Like,
not again.
Got ya.
Yeah.
Got ya.
Will you be asleep? And
Yeah.
you wake up, just be floating.
Just a turd floating from your face. Someone's videoing it on their phone.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Stick that on TikTok.
That'd do very well. You'd make the money back, actually.
Yeah.
You'd get the 50 million back.
But the thing, just again, it's Joe and James facts up.
Yep.
Here's a fact for you. Don't
on.
know if it's true.
Just, as I say.
So I think
that's what we're all about.
NASA, talking about NASA,
Yeah.
I think they spent millions and millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Making a pen that can write in space. It can write upside down and stuff. I'm getting a bit of that information from the sitcom Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Because he gets into an argument with someone that has the NASA pen that can write upside down.
Yeah.
Anyway, right? And this is like a thing. This was told to me when I was a kid. I think it was a teacher. You know when you get those teachers that's like, I'm going to blow this 7-year-old boy's mind.
Yeah.
And they think they're so cool.
I didn't want my mind blown. I was just like, don't.
But I remember being in primary school
Yeah.
and this teacher said, NASA spent, I don't know, $20 million on trying to develop a pen that could write in space. The Russians took a pencil.
Yeah, I know. And it's as if they're saying, so maybe you want to
Communism.
revise
Yeah.
your opinions
Yeah.
about how you're
I think I was
going.
trying to be indoctrinated, like at the age
But
of 7.
what are they saying? What are they saying? They're like, so maybe you should stop trying to develop that pen. You know, I'm not developing a pen.
No.
I'm not developing a pen.
Again, I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
No, but I think I have actually heard that as well. But I think it's like,
But
the implication is always that you should be like, well, so
I do think there is
have you got anything to say?
I do think that I understand what you were trying to teach me. It was like sometimes you can overcomplicate stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, instead of engineering a pen that will work in space, take a fucking pencil.
Think there's something that's already there.
Yeah.
Also, you can rub it out.
That's the good thing about pencils.
So you can write down moon. Oh, no, it's not. Rub it out. Sun. Yeah. And no one has to know.
I think.
Whereas the Americans, it'll be full of
Is that a genuine transcribed conversation from?
That is, they
did that. It was like, Houston, we're looking at the moon right now.
Sorry, what's
hang
that?
on, sorry, one second.
Sorry.
No, that's
they put
the
his hand
sun.
over there. It's the sun.
That's the sun.
We're about to land on the moon.
Houston.
No, sorry.
I think we've got a problem. Oh no, wait, no, we don't.
My favourite story from school was about the an argument between the sun and the wind. Have you heard this? And there's a bloke walking along and he's wearing a coat.
Yeah.
And the sun and the wind say, let's see who can get him to take his coat off. And the wind goes first and goes,
no wonder we turn into the people that we are.
yeah, no, but I quite like this.
Because you get told all this fucking
No,
nonsense
I
when
quite
you're
like.
in primary school.
I quite like it. And he goes, and he's trying to blow the man's coat off, and the man just obviously pulls it even more tightly around him. And then the sun goes next and just shines, and the man takes his coat off of his own free will. And I suppose what he's saying is, you know, what is it? You catch more flies with honey.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's
there's more. You use more muscles frowning than you do smiling.
Yeah, I mean, I was never
There's
sure.
a fact, but yeah,
that was so what? Like, I mean, so what? I should base all my emotions on muscle use.
You use up way more energy frowning than you do smiling.
Yeah, but also there'll be stuff that's even less energy.
Yeah, neutral, just plain faced. No muscles being used there.
Have I told you that my resting facial expression often looks so worried that when I had the
I'd argue that's not a resting face.
Okay. It's not really restful.
No.
When I had the COVID vaccine, when I was sitting afterwards, where they monitor you to see if you're, if you're allergic to it.
Yeah.
They thought I was having an allergic reaction, but I was actually just sitting there with my own thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I
have.
They were like, medic.
I've mentioned this before, but I've been constantly told ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been constantly told by strangers to cheer up because it might never happen.
It's fucking outrageous that they say that.
And
They've got no right to say that.
I'm at one.
Fuck off. Genuinely, fuck
one,
you.
Like, if I do look miserable, maybe something has fucking happened.
Exactly.
Right? So mind your own business.
Yeah. And stuff happens all the time.
But two, like, I'm fine. It's just my face. Like, I don't know what. Like, unless I'm walking around grinning like a fucking lunatic, like I'm the Joker from Batman or something.
Yeah, I know. You walk around somebody going, like you just like, what?
You'd go, well, he's all right, isn't he? There's nothing wrong with that guy.
Yeah. Having to walk around with a smile plot across your face.
If I saw someone walking around like grinning, I'd go, what the fuck is wrong with that? With him?
Yeah.
And to be fair, I wouldn't go up to him.
No, of course I wouldn't.
I'd be too afraid to go up to him.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You wouldn't go over and say, cheer down. It has...
Relax, mate.
Yeah.
So there's some toilet facts for you, Joe.
That's good.
Before we get to your fact, Joe, we've obviously got fact check.
Yep.
Where a listener sends in a fact that they haven't fact checked.
They haven't fact checked. And what we do is it's not really that we check, as with Maker, we don't research, we don't go on the internet.
So
we see if it rings true.
Last week I didn't, who was it? Monty or someone?
Yeah.
Matilda.
Monty.
Matilda sent
Monty.
Matilda sent us in a fact, right?
Yeah.
That I didn't think was true. Or that...
It wasn't a fact, it was a question.
Yeah, it was a question, actually.
It wasn't a fact. Week 2.
But we disagreed. But then
we disagreed. I won you over.
You won me over with some spurious sort of stuff
rubbish.
that looked like...
But it was, in the end, it turned out to be sort of half true.
But that's it. That's how facts work.
Yeah.
So
that's how facts work.
That's how facts
Love it.
work.
I love it.
So let's move on now
Yeah.
to fact check.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, so Sharon has got in contact with us this week, Joe.
Yep. Yep.
Sharon,
Where have you read that? Haley this week.
I've got Sharon.
Oh, that's for example. This is a
Oh, that's for example.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
It's scrolled down a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah. Yeah.
To give you an example of what
Yeah.
fact check is, our regular
Yeah.
feature, for example, Sharon
Yeah. Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
in touch
Yeah.
and
yeah.
says Crispers.
Crispers. Crispers.
It's a crisp that you eat at Christmas. Sharon says crisps always go out of date on a Saturday. Is that true? And then we'll go away and decide whether it's true.
We
or not.
decide. And we want to be clear.
Yeah.
It's up to us.
It is up to us. So it is time for fact check.
Yeah. So I'll do it. So that's the example.
That's the example.
But this is now the
I feel like if we just gone into the fucking fact,
they probably might
that
have,
they would have picked up on
they
that.
might have got it. It seems weird to do an
We've got
example
fucking
and then
Sharon giving us examples of facts.
So Sharon doesn't really exist. She's an example of a human like that might. So if you don't know what a human is,
So AI Sharon.
AI Sharon said CRISPR. And so, but
No, that might
here
have been
now
that might have been my fault. That
no. So did you actually say what it was?
CRISPR.
What was the fact that Sharon said?
That crisps always go out on date on a Saturday,
Great, okay.
which I also have heard. So that's a true fact.
Okay, that's true.
So-
So this is the next.
You've got this- yeah, go on, Joe.
I'm holding in my hand this week's fact check, and this comes from Haley,
Mm-hmm.
and she's asked: "Is it true that you can't feed ducks bread?"
Well, I have done.
So have I.
So, we're going to go for a break and sit tight
Yep.
while we come back and say that
Come
that is
back
true.
and yep.
Right.
Hello.
While we were
Yeah.
we were internally discussing,
About the ducks.
About
so
the
so
ducks,
this
but then we got onto a little subject there.
Yeah.
Lily May. Do you like Lily May or do you just like Lily or do you
Lily
Lily May.
It was new to me,
yeah,
right? This
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
And I sat there quietly because I was
Yeah.
waiting until we started
Yeah.
recording again
Yeah.
to bring this up.
Yeah.
Lily May, I can't remember how we got into this discussion.
Yeah.
She said, when you really force down the standby, the off button,
button
on
on
a
a television.
television, you feel like you're suffocating the television. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all whatsoever. But I think it's fascinating,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
also, it made me think of the generation below us, right?
Yeah.
Explain to them the on-off button on the television now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My kids, they've got their own TV. They've got their own. They've got what we call the playroom in our
Yes,
house.
yes.
They've got a whole fucking room
Yeah.
dedicated to these spoiled little dickheads, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I, not yesterday, the day before. They were going to
Yeah.
me, and I went, do you want to just go and sit in the playroom and just watch some television? Like,
Yeah.
just go and relax.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm busy doing something at the moment.
Yeah.
Something important.
Yeah.
Right? Go and watch some TV. I've built a whole room dedicated for you to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Then one of them said, he lost the remote to the television, so we can't put it on anymore. And I went, how long has this gone on for? They were like, it's been a while. And I went, what? So now, because they haven't got the remote control, they're just looking at the TV going, well, fucking, I don't
That's
know.
amazing.
But I don't know what suffocating the television means.
I think I know what the modern equivalent is.
Yeah.
Go on.
When you turn off an iPhone.
Yeah, I know. You have to hold it down. Yeah, I know.
It feels like you're killing it.
So
Yeah.
you're squeezing the life out of it. Right.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's like you're saying, it's like it's going, it's not too late to change your mind. And you're like, I'm sorry. Like, do you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's saying, it's still not too late.
Yeah. You can stop this now.
You can stop this now. You can walk away.
You
don't
are
have to do it.
terminated.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I do get it now, actually. Right, what were we talking about before the break there? It was Sharon, I think, with Crispus. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, Sharon was the
She was the example.
Was the
of the
example.
person. Haley's a real
However,
person.
instead of looking up and thinking about what we were supposed to talk about,
we dealt with Lily May's.
I just would like to
know what
answer
you
Sharon.
Oh,
I would like to give Sharon an answer.
You want to answer Sharon?
This
Okay.
hypothetical woman that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Do Chris always go out of dating?
I asked GPT.
GPT.
They've got to change that fucking name.
GPT.
It's too much, man.
Fucking hell.
Make it like
Why is it called that? Just call it.
just make it Biff or something like that. Just make it a thing.
What is it?
Chat
GPT. Every letter, you're like, what is it?
Yeah. They've got to change that. I think they will rebrand that eventually. Anyway, I said, do British crisps always go out of date on a Saturday? Chat GPT said, ha!
Oh,
That's how it kicks off my message back.
No.
Yes, that's actually true. And it's one of those wonderfully quirky British things because we're so quirky and wonderful.
Oh.
I think that's how the rest of the world...
I don't want an AI telling me
I think that's how the rest of the
quirky.
world describes us, don't they?
Yeah, they're so quirky.
They're so wonderfully quirky.
They're so quirky.
Can we have independence? It says here, crisps in the UK usually have a best before date that always lands on a Saturday. It's not because they magically spoil quicker after the weekend. It's just an industry standard.
It's an industry
There
standard.
you go. So thanks, Sharon.
Well done, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. But what was the actual... Who was
The
it?
actual one was to check for Hayley, is
Right.
it true that you can't feed ducks bread?
Right. I've fed ducks bread.
Well,
I used to
I
go
have,
to
yeah.
Parslows Park.
I just thought that was
when
what
I
they ate.
When I grew up, I used to take a loaf of bread with me
Yeah.
and feed the ducks and the swans
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the duck pond.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I...
What's wrong with feeding ducks beef burgers?
Oh.
That's from Partridge. You fill their belly full of fat, they float better.
I mean,
That's Chris
Yeah.
Morris.
when I go to my local park that
Yeah.
has ducks, it now seems to be the case that they discourage feeding bread to ducks because it's actually not very good for them. And they sell a specialist kind of duck food.
Feed.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest,
I
man.
think strictly speaking, you should feed them the correct food that you can generally buy from the kiosk that will be next door to the pond.
Nah, mate.
No?
That's
Okay.
just that's big duck food.
It might, yes, it could
That's
be.
just
It could
that's
be,
all the big duck
it could
food
be,
corporations.
It could be lobbyists
Because
yeah.
I grew up and I
Yeah.
was under the impression where if I didn't feed these ducks, they were going to fucking die.
Well, I was under that impression as well. I was like, God, if we haven't fed them for a while,
it's
what
a
are they
good
going
job.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went down to the duck pond recently.
And I would take we'd buy a loaf
Yeah,
before I went to this duck pond. It was like not just a couple of slices.
Yeah.
And I would spend hours there just ripping off small pieces
yeah.
and throwing them to the ducks.
We now do buy a bucket. This is normally when I'm at my parents' house with my daughter, and like we buy this bucket of duck food that is supposed to be, good for them. But sometimes they are so bored of being fed. Like we went down there the other day, and
They wanna-
literally, as they
do.
genuinely
They
just
want a
all-
burger. They do want a burger.
They
don't
literally all flew off. Like I was standing with holding my daughter's hand, and I was like, "I'm really sorry, I don't know what to say," but all the ducks were just flying away from us.
They're gone. The bread thing is not true. The bread thing is not true, Joe. I'm sorry. I know that you got some information, but that
Yeah.
was skewed information from someone trying to sell you, rather than spend
Right.
going to Happy Shopper and spending
Yeah.
20p on a loaf of bread. Someone they charge
Yeah.
you £7-8.
Well, I mean,
How much money are you spending on duck feed
I
at
don't- I
this
don't-
special kiosk?
I don't know. It seems to me that probably the bread is not the best thing for
What's wrong
them.
with it?
But well, I suppose it's
All right, brown bread. I'll get him brown bread.
maybe I think
It's good.
the truth is I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, all right, yeah,
I'm telling you. It's
Yeah.
absolutely fine to feed ducks bread.
right. That's what we're
All right.
amazingly
So go
saying.
Go
It's,
out there. They need your bread. Go and feed it to them.
okay.
I'm being told that I need to say once again that maybe our facts aren't true.
Yeah.
We've got a problem here already. I feel like-
No. I just think if there's health and safety involved, then we should probably
No,
say.
but I can only say so many times throughout the episode that, by the way, what I
Yeah.
say may or may not be
yeah.
true.
All right.
Even though I call it a fact.
Yeah. My fact is that if you're worried about germs using toilets,
Yeah.
if you're worried about germs, you should use the first cubicle in the row because it's likely to be the least
All right.
used.
I'm going to tell you something else.
Yeah, go on.
Where did you get that?
I
Is
got
that
it.
something that you just were just told?
It's something that I
Because-
almost word for word read.
Because
Yeah,
I've been told, so you go into a public toilet
yeah,
and there's a row of cubicles, pick a middle one
right.
because either the first or the last is one that on average
Yeah,
people for some reason feel that's the one to go, like
yeah. The last,
I'm
can
getting into
understand.
psychology here, Joe. It's like I don't want to get into it too
Yeah,
deeply.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
just brushing over it.
With the first, you're kind of closest
but
to the real world.
I reckon if
in
you
a
were to ask
sense.
someone who's an expert in this, Darren Brown, maybe we can get him on the phone at some point.
Yeah,
What is the least used cubicle in a public
Yeah.
toilet? He'll say people will usually go either the first or the last. They will avoid the middle because
yeah.
there's something about the middle that people go, no, I don't want to have anything to do with that.
Well, you want an end of terrace, don't you? That's what you. I mean, mid terrace is fine.
Yeah, you want to
But
have
what you really want.
You want to have an
know,
extra bit.
Ideally, you want neighbours on both sides.
You want to have
You-
an extra bit to your driveway, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You always get a little bit. Maybe you get the turret
Yeah.
or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, so I think that.
But you're saying use.
Well, again, I mean, this is just
If you're trying to
something- this
avoid
is,
germs, use the first cubicle.
Well, yeah, this is yeah, that's what it said. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know whether that's. I definitely think that if you're choosing to use, although I do sometimes choose to use
Go on.
one of the middle ones
I do now because
you heard that.
I
So
heard
that's the
that
thing,
a
isn't
few
it?
years ago.
It's getting.
Yeah.
It's kind of. Yeah. Doing one of those things.
But
isn't it,
listener,
where- yeah.
but if you're listening to this, have a little think, and I bet you're sitting there going, "I do use the first. I do use the first. Like if they're all empty,
yeah.
if they're all empty, and you've got a choice, you can pick whatever cubicle you want. Statistically, you're either going to go for the first or the last.
I can see the
Again,
last.
don't. That's
Yeah.
just something
It's
I've
interesting
heard.
that we. Yeah, but it's funny that we. It's funny that we are at. That we are, at loggerheads on this.
Well, you say funny.
It's
For want of a better
for
word.
want of a better word. Yeah.
Should we leave it there?
Maybe we will.
Yeah, we're getting the nods.
We didn't really get very much out of that, did we? But I think don't use one of the middle ones, is what we're saying. No, do use the middle one.
Yeah.
Just
Now,
use the one that looks cleanest, that hasn't got a
Listen.
shit on top of the seat.
at the end of every podcast,
Yeah.
we've been advised to maybe summarise what we've just been talking about.
There's not going to be anything.
It's not. No, we can't. I can't.
No, it's all right. It's fine.
I can't even begin to know where to start with where we've been.
My notes.
I don't think it's necessary. Well, it's not something that I'm going to be taking away as information,
No.
but I am now going to go and do some research into ducks and bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
And try and find some kind of definitive,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
what's bread going to do to a duck?
I suppose the implication is that it's maybe a bit too rich. They're not really designed to digest this stuff. And you might make a similar point about human beings, and maybe
Absolutely.
we probably eat too much.
But I would argue to the
you know-
duck, I would say, well, you fucking feed yourself then. If you know what you're supposed to be eating.
Yeah, they choose to eat
grubs
it.
and I don't know.
Well, it's
water,
yeah,
water boatmen or whatever they're called.
yeah, water boatmen. Yeah, the pond skaters.
Again, pond skaters.
What do they eat?
Ask one of my kids what a pond skater is. They'd look at you like you were a prick.
Yeah, but I think that's
This-
really sad.
This country.
Out of our 3 episodes, 2 of them have basically ended with shit.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
It just keeps coming up.
That's fine. It does keep coming up, and I suppose we bear some responsibility for that.
Well, full responsibility, surely.
Let's not say full. Never say full.
Never what did Queen say?
Never complain, never explain.
Yeah.
No, the Queen said that.
Yeah.
I thought you said Queen.
I remember it. It was like never explain.
Yeah.
Never complain.
Do. Never complain with pain.
Joe, I am all fact out.
I'm fact out as
all
well.
fact out. We do hope that you've learned something or had a nice time. Doesn't necessarily need to be both. But we'll be back next week armed with more facts, chats, and craps. Don't forget that you can get in touch with us. There's a bit of me that dies. Don't forget that you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to fact check something that feels true for you or to you, on you, or whatever nonsense you'd like to tell us. You can email us hello@joeandjamespod.com. You can send us a WhatsApp on 078 220 34330. I need the gaps. Our WhatsApp is 07.
I don't mind the gap. It was like ages ago.
That's why we need Oscar Wilde. What was his name? No,
Oswald Lawrence.
Oswald Lawrence. You can send us out. You can send us a WhatsApp on 07822 034 330.
Nice.
And of course, our socials are all at Joe and James Pod. And if you need that information in a way that makes sense, you can head to the description. It will obviously be more legible than what I've just spoken then. Hey, listen, right? Legible. I went with legible.
Legible's all right.
I went groped for a word there. Legible came up. That was it.
Yeah, for want of a better word.
For what? Right. Goodbye, everyone. That was a podcast. We did it. That was it.
Yeah.